friends, it's Tuesday, September 6th. We just finished our Board of Supervisors meeting for the first one in September. Our next meeting is going to be on September 20th. So we had a couple proclamations, and the ones that I want to pull out are ending the silence. It's suicide prevention awareness. And so just like 911, there's a number 988. If you know of anyone, we put a graphic out, so if you want to go ahead and share that information, there's a couple other resources there. There's a talk-to-text app that you can put together with groups of young people or a community, and so there's a lot of resources available, and we just want to make sure to bring awareness to suicide and how we can prevent it. Falls Prevention Awareness Month, I thought it was a little funny. I have actually a boot on my foot, and I was District 5 supported the Falls Prevention Awareness Month. It is actually an incredibly serious situation where we spent about $3 billion on falls that happen with people who are unstable, a little bit older. Sometimes you just don't realize, certain steps, equilibrium might be a little bit off, and it causes a lot of a ripple effect in our medical community and the cost for individual people for the recovery. And so I want to thank Lee Atuli-Klassen and Rebecca McGee for coming and joining me on the dais and receiving that proclamation. We also had International Peace Day in Pima County, and what was great is Ron Burton and Richard Knoll came to accept the proclamation, and Richard Knoll led the board meeting in a really nice drum song. And so there is going to be the Drum for Peace, I believe is the title of the day, but it is International Peace Day here in Pima County on September 17th, and we'll put some information out on our social media about details for that as well. We had a really long discussion on elections, and it was sort of like a precursor, it felt like, to the conversation that we're supposed to be having in our first meeting in October. It's sort of like this after report that was being requested. And I appreciated that Supervisor Scott, what he really wanted to do is highlight the fact that we had a completely new system implemented in Pima County. We had 126 voting centers, and while there were some hiccups, those are not uncommon in any election. So I remember having to wait 2 hours in line because one of the machines went down. There was this one site keeps coming up as, it was offline or it was down for 2 hours. There was a really long wait. Things happen during an election, and I think it's important for us to identify what the problems were, but also identify the huge successes. And I think that's where we're lacking in really supporting both our county recorder and our director of elections. We had huge staff turnovers in the Division of Elections, and I think Miss Director Hargrove has done an amazing job. And I just really would like us to focus on those positives as well as look at places that we can improve. So what happened is Supervisor Scott really spoke at length about his concerns with us really sort of questioning every aspect of elections. And what I think, in my opinion, we should be doing is really supporting that our elections are safe and they're accurate and encouraging people to vote. So we're going to have another discussion on elections. I don't think this is going to go away soon, but what I really hope is that this board transitions from picking everything apart to letting our community know that it is a safe election and it was accurate, and as evidenced by the fact that every board member and every supervisor voted in favor to accept the canvas of the elections and basically the results of the election. We had a conversation about PTO and leave. What we approved is the county administrator's proposal, and this is a phase 1 that basically increases the upfront days of vacation to 5 days. This item passed 3-2. It increases the cap on the hours from 270 to 320. It allows people to use some of that leave before their probation period is over at the 90 days. And I think it's really important for us to be a lot more proactive in the kinds of benefits that we are providing to new hires, but also making sure that employees that have been here with the county feel valued and respected. And I thought that this was a good first effort towards that. Supervisor Christie and Chair Bronson voted against that. Juneteenth holiday, we passed that item. What this does is allow any county employee to use a vacation day anytime in the month of June. It's like the Cesar Chavez Day that can be used anytime in the month of March. And so I was really glad that item came forward, really happy that our office spearheaded that with the administrator's office to bring that to all of our county employees. And what I think is really kind of nice and funny is that my dad, while he was in this office in District 5, really pushed for the Cesar Chavez Day, and our office pushed for the Juneteenth holiday. So I think it worked out. Happy birthday to Jan Lesher. It's her birthday. She didn't want anyone to know, but it was kind of nice. We all sort of sang to her in the back. And our next meeting is on September 20th. So while it was kind of a longer meeting, ended at about 12:30, it was just some items that we spoke a lot about. The one other thing that I do want to mention is that there's a lot of development coming into District 5 off of like the big artery roads of Valencia, Irvington, and Ajo. And we continue to advocate for the need for more infrastructure support for transportation, to widen the roads, because the issue is not the development, it is the issue coming out of Planning and Zoning Commission, which I completely agree with, is the fact that we don't have a capacity to get people from one end to the other. People are avoiding Valencia and then using Ajo, which bottlenecks that area as well. And so it's a continued conversation that we'll absolutely advocate for and keep you up to date on. I hope you all have a good day. Thanks for paying attention to Pima County politics, friends. Bye.